know it's going to work at some point. Yes, let's go. Finally, it's working. All right. Well, hey guys, it's Free. Welcome back to the channel. So yeah, I have some updates. I keep trying to, plan this, and it's kind of been, well, it's not my subscribers' fault. It has nothing to do with my subscribers, but my I was gonna have a giveaway for like diecast cars, like given the fact it's 3 days away until like, my birthday as of this year. And I was gonna give away like diecast cars, like, close to or like on it, but it's like the silly thing is though, because it's only like so many days away as of right now, and I just kept going back and forth multiple times of trying to figure out what the heck toy cars to put in it. And by the way, just gonna make this clear, if it does happen, whenever it happens, it's USA subscribers only. And that's not because of my subscribers' fault, that's because of international shipping. Shipping like outside of USA is just really expensive. Now, the good thing is if you're in Alaska or Hawaii, I can ship to you. If you're in any of the 50 United States, US states, you will be able to enter my birthday diecast cars giveaway. I just still have to figure out what the heck diecast cars I'm going to be putting in that, because it's like I started with 3 cars like per prize package, and then it went up to 5, and then it's like I'm just trying to make it fair, and like, I'm trying to make the prize is a little bit different. Like, when I do my giveaways normally, it's like I don't do them by like a certain theme of like, European, American, Japan, that sort of thing. And it's like, I don't know, should I do that, or should I just keep making it random for the diecast cars I put out in my giveaway? Now, yes, I did not make a video or post before doing this live stream, and that's because, well, before this, I was doing video racing games on gaming console stuff. So yeah, and what was I gonna say? I'm hoping to be able to turn off the like audio, like the music stuff, like completely on Forza and Gran Turismo on Xbox and PS4, because if I can do that somehow, like all those games I play, then I can start like making videos and live streams on that without having any silly copyright thingies happening. Because a few years ago I tried making a video or live stream on Forza, and it's like you can turn the radio off, but the weird thing is I guess it only keeps it off for like so little. And yeah, so all that I'm trying to say is that I'm still trying to figure out what cars to put in my birthday diecast cars giveaway. I don't know if it'll happen before my birthday or not. I mean, I have like technically 3 days until then, so it's like, do I just, I've kind of gone back and forth about prizes, and it's like, now do I just, the thing is, even for like US shipping, it's like if I put in like, 5 or 6 cars, that's going to get like, really pricey for shipping like across the USA. And that's not anything to do with my subscribers' fault. That's just shipping in general prices, because it's like depending on like how close they are, shipping can be more or less expensive for giveaway prize packages for toy cars, depending on how big and heavy the box is. And actually, this guy right here, this number 43 Eric Jones one, is the chase version, because I have the non-chase one, and the non-chase of this is like a much lighter blue and not shiny chrome like this one is. I actually got this from a giveaway that I went on YouTube from Nitro Autolabs channel. So if you are not subscribed to Nitro Autolabs diecast car collecting channel, highly recommend you do that, because I think they're like at 10,000 or slightly over 10,000 subscribers now, and yeah, that's pretty cool. I got this guy here as a early B-Day gift from someone in my family. Yes, it is what you think it is. It's the ultra red version of this Dodge Viper sports car from the 7-Eleven Auto World exclusive cars. I have been trying to look for this one for so long, even since they came out, and it's like every 7-Eleven that I went to that sold them, none of them had a single one of those Viper chases whatsoever. And in fact, the funny thing is, there was one guy, I can't remember their name anymore, but some guy was like, yeah, they found one Ultra Red out of all the 7-Elevens so far that they've been to in like a different area in the same state that I'm in, and they were like saying, oh yeah, the only 7-Eleven Ultra Red chase car that I found was the 1967 Corvette. So no one, as far as I can confirm, has found the Ultra Red Viper in my state, or like, in the 7-Elevens, like, in this whole entire state that I'm, well, living in. I'm not giving away like full on details of everything, obviously, but yeah. I'm still trying to decide if I do 3 or 5 prizes for Diecast car birthday giveaway thing, because it's like I wanted one of them to be like Japanese Asia Pacific cars, and then I wanted one of them to be like European cars and one of them to be like American cars. But then it's like that's not going to work, because I wanted to give away this super cool like Renault modified van in all 3 prize packages, and it's like then it would just have to be complete random. And it's like yes, you're going to hear this right. If I'm lucky enough to do this, I will be giving away the 2025 J-Case Hot Wheels Ferrari SF90 Stradale as one of the cars in my birthday Diecast Cars giveaway. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. And also the other new for 2025 car in that giveaway is going to be the Renault Espace F1 van, which is a V10 engine from their F1 race car from the 1990s, put into a 1995 or 7 Renault minivan that's been tuned by that V10 engine to make 800 horsepower, top speed of almost 200 miles per hour. I don't understand why a van needs to have so much horsepower, because it's like, vans in real life nowadays, it's like the most powerful engine you can get in them is like a V6 at max, maybe. And it's like a lot of vans nowadays are becoming hybrids, or like some of them even fully electric, possibly. So yeah. I don't know what else I was going to say, but yeah, I'm just, I'm kind of torn of like how many diecast cars to put in this giveaway. I want it to be 5, so that way it's fair for everyone, because it's like, normally when I've done previous diecast car giveaways on my channel, it's only like 3 or 4 prizes at max, but this time I'm thinking 5 might be better, just because, it gives people like, that are subscribed to my channel as US subscribers to, get more cars added to their collections that they may or may not be able to find in their areas. Because it's like, the funny thing is, when I do diecast car giveaways, whether it's a milestone or like some special one for, like birthday, or like, a Christmas type one, whatever it is for US subscribers on my channel, it's like, I'm trying to give more diecast cars away in some of those giveaways at times. And sometimes my giveaways will have, like 3 winners, and sometimes they may have, maybe less than that. It just depends on like, what the cars are and how expensive they are, because, my parents are saying that, I shouldn't be giving away like, $100+ worth of, like toy cars from like one giveaway for like, 2 prizes only kind of thing for like first and second place. Because it's like, if I was to, give away diecast cars and they were full on premium only ones, just imagine the value of all of those being given away. I'm not a reseller, so it's like, honestly, why would I care about that? I don't know. Now, the funny thing is the cards are pretty much similar for like, how much they would weigh, like, whenever they would be packaged up. But it's like the premium cards are slightly different compared to the basic cards. So, yeah, and also they do cost a little bit more. Yes, Hot Wheels premium cars in my area at Walmart or Target now are like over $7 plus tax. What happened to like the $5 ones? It's like $5 premium Hot Wheels cars or Matchbox cars is just like almost gone, non-existent. They don't happen anymore. And us, diecast car collectors have pretty much nothing to do with that. It's basically just, how stuff is happening lately for like everyone in the diecast car collecting community. In fact, I was going to say something is that I have seen new majorette diecast cars, and the funny thing is, I haven't seen any of those yet. Has anyone else seen those in the US yet? The packaging is like completely different. You have to like unscrew them like M2 cars, but they're much better detailed than they previously were. And they still, I believe, have like opening doors and stuff like that on them, which is really cool. So yeah, if I am to do my giveaway, I'm going to, this is not the like live stream for it, but just a preview of, what hopefully happens to be in the giveaway. I definitely need to show it more things. Just coming back with, what hopefully can be in my Diecast Cars giveaway. Because, again, none of these prizes have been confirmed fully just yet. And I don't know how to go about, like, putting which cars in which prize package yet. But, yeah, like I was saying, see? Ferrari SF90 Stradale. This is actually going to be in my Diecast Cars birthday giveaway. Now, I haven't planned on when I'm doing it, though, but hopefully I can do it sooner than later. But at this point, I just don't know. These might hopefully be in that giveaway. 3 Neon Speeders cars from this year's Neon Speeder set. And these are all the Japanese ones, minus a few others. Because there's a Mazda and a Datsun to make all 5 Japanese Neon Speeders cars. And these cars, actually, for these Neon Speeders cars right here, these two were like really hard to find. But the funny thing is, I found so many of them, like, stashed or like just misplaced, like slightly, in the same area at like a Walmart store. And it's like, I don't know how many days or weeks ago this happened, but it's like, the cars aren't even missing. The cars aren't bent up or mangled or any of those things that, other diecast car collectors that, I've watched so many diecast car channels, I can't keep up with every single one because I'm probably subscribed to like, 20 plus diecast car channels that I don't have time to go look at all of them every day. So yeah, this was that van I was talking about. This is even going to be in my giveaway too, actually. Yep, this van right here is going to be in the giveaway. This Hot Wheels Ferrari is going to be in that giveaway. Now, I still have to, confirm of when it's going to happen, but if it does happen, I'll let you know, like, how many cars are going to be in each prize package. I'm hoping I can do 5 for, like, first, second, and third, because that's what I really want to do. And because it's not going to be international, shipping should be, a little bit cheaper. So, yeah. So, if and when the giveaway does happen, I'm going to have, like, a special, keyword to, like, enter on the video. Because, obviously, yes, I am going to have to make a separate video for the birthday Diecast Cars giveaway on my YouTube channel. So, I'll let you know when that happens. I'm probably going to do 5 cars for first, second, and third place just to make it more fair. And, the prizes will be, worthwhile, hopefully. I'm even putting in this scooter thing. I normally don't do scooters or motorcycles in my diecast car giveaways, but this time I'm going to do that, actually, because, some people actually like those things. I mean, not everyone does, but some people probably do. I'm probably going to put this guy in there, the Honda CRX from the Ultra Hot. This is going to even be in there, probably, which is just a new color variation of that F1 car. This is going to be in there, which is the second color version of this Matchbox Radical, like, road race car like thing. This truck's going to be in there, probably. These Zamax are going to probably be in there, too. Yes, they're both Japanese cars, Subaru and an Acura. Although, the weird thing is, there's kind of some odd controversy that Acura is American and that Honda's Japanese. Well, technically, the funny thing is, Acura is just the luxury version of Honda, so it's like they're kind of sort of technically the same thing. So yeah, I just thought I'd show that. Oops. Oh, ow. Almost poked myself with that thing. These are Mini GT diecast cars. For many of you who don't know what Mini GT is, these are cars that are like sold at like special diecast car shops, sold online through like Walmart or Target apparently. Um, they even have an actual Mini GT website. You can also buy these from like special diecast car websites online. Yeah, Mini GT and Tarmac Works are kind of sort of near the same thing. They're just packaged differently, and their chases are different amounts made for like each car. And you know, as bizarre or odd as it may seem, not all special diecast car shops will like sell the same Mini GT or Tarmac Works diecast cars. In fact, coming up in a few days, I'm just gonna say this, but July 2nd, I'm heading out to Colorado Diecast, which is a special diecast car store out in Parker. So yeah, if anyone is somehow at Colorado Diecast on that day, you're gonna be able to meet me, which is Reese from Amazing Cars 13 from my YouTube channel. And yes, I do plan on making an in-store video there too as well, actually, because I have talked to the guys previously, and they do allow in-store videos. I've seen multiple channels do videos in there. I've seen like 2 or 3 channels do in-store pig hunting videos in there besides my channel as well. I saw one channel do like a few live streams from in there, possibly even. But yeah, I'm not going to do a live stream just because I don't want other people shopping for toy cars feeling like uncomfortable on camera, obviously. So that's the only reason why I'm not going to do a live stream there. But yeah, this is one of the cars I got from Colorado Diecast from the last time I went there. Was this BMW V8 hybrid Le Mans hypercar race car. So yeah, well. Oh, another thing that I was going to mention is I did say like updates is sometimes I just like take a few days or so off every once in a while, and it's just to like decompress, relax, and just chill, and just you know do other fun things outside of my YouTube channel. And it's like sometimes every once in a while when I do certain things outside of my YouTube channel, that may spark an idea of like something to do for my YouTube channel, like making posts of like diecast cars I find each day, or posting pictures of these planes landing and taking off at the airport. Because yeah, I do have a few videos of like planes going by or taking off or something like that at an airport. Because funny thing is there it's a small airport. It's not passenger planes, so they're like much smaller than that. And oddly enough, is you can actually get your plane like pilot license at this airport too, even, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I know Mike's Hobby Planet is like one of those channels that does like RC remote controlled stuff, and like sometimes they'll have like something with like RC planes or whatever, or like something related to that. And then one of my other channels that I'm subscribed to, they'll do like car spotting, and like they'll do videos of like trains going by. And it's like I'm just trying to do a variety of things, but my main thing is mostly toy cars more than anything for my YouTube channel. Now, yeah, every once in a while I'll have like poster videos of like music concert things too as well, actually. And it's like I'm just not sure what to call my YouTube channel, because it's like the funny thing is I'm focusing on toy cars or like real life cars or video game cars stuff in general more than like anything else really besides music. And like every once in a while I might post something about sports, maybe even, but not all the time, because my main focus for this channel is like diecast cars and like real life cars and trains and a few other things, but mostly cars more than anything really for the main focus on this channel. I might consider making a second channel maybe. I don't know how the heck I would go about doing that, but I'm starting to think that it might be a good idea to maybe possibly consider having a second channel on YouTube for me, So that way it's like, that channel focuses on other things besides just, the toy cars. Because then it's like that channel would be like more of a mixed variety instead of just toy cars. Or real life cars, that is. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. And sometimes every once in a while I'll like post pictures of real life cars that I'll see, like, that are like super cool, like special ones that you don't see too often. I don't know how long ago this was, but I was at a Ferrari dealership, which was about an hour away from here. And well, possibly longer than that. I can't fully exactly remember how far it was, but probably like 1 to 2 hours away from here. And I saw the LaFerrari at this dealership, and it's like, what the heck is this thing doing here? I mean, that's like an over $1 million V12 hybrid hypercar that, its top speed is like about close to 220 miles per hour. And it's like, what is this thing doing just outside of a Ferrari dealership? I was just, shocked by that. So yeah, couldn't believe that was there, actually. Let's see. Oh yeah. So M2 machines, I found a restock of these haulers today at a Walmart store, and the pink Dodge Challenger funny car with the Dodge truck that it goes with would have been the chase version, and all 4 of them, because there was only 4 put out in total, none of them were the chase. Now, I have zero clue of how many of those are per box, and yeah, all 4 non-chase ones. And what was I gonna say? If I'm, haven't been doing stuff on YouTube for a while, I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna give away like full exact details of like, why I'm not on YouTube as often as I am. I know I used to like make a diecast car of the day video like each day, but it's like sometimes every once in a while I get so busy with like, things in and outside of the house that I'll just forget to do that, because I'm so busy with like all these tasks I'm doing that, there's the term like burnt out. You don't want to get burnt out, because if you do too many things, you get burnt out, and then you just feel like you want to relax and just, take care of yourself, because you got to take care of your mental and physical health, so that way you can, be aware and alert of your health, so that way you don't overdo yourself. Because it's like, when you feel like you're overdoing things, you're going to get really tired, you're going to get really sleepy, and you just don't want to push your limits. I know, like, in real life racing, like for like endurance racing, the drivers try to push their limits. Don't be like a professional race car driver. And here's why. I'm not a professional race car driver. A lot of the diecast car collectors that I've watched videos on are not professional race car drivers. I know there's probably like some YouTube channels that are like pro NASCAR drivers or like, endurance racing drivers. But us people in the diecast car community, we're just normal people. Even those endurance racers outside of their racing are just normal people too, just like everyone else is. So yeah, and what I'm trying to say here is that Ace's High Hobbies. Hey, thanks for joining. Just doing a live stream. I'm trying to figure out toy cars to put in for my diecast cars giveaway, because I keep going back and forth like multiple times, like trying to figure out what to put in it at times. And I'm also mentioning that, if I'm not on YouTube, it's because I'm doing self-care days to like, just relax and like focus on myself, and just, trying to, calm myself down from like, my crazy YouTube things of like, trying to make so many videos and post in one day kind of thing. Because it's like, unfortunately for someone like me, I get stressed out so easily over like the smallest things, like, about, how many videos I'm trying to make per day, or like, if people will show up to my live streams or not kind of thing, or like that sort of stuff. Because, yeah, I'm trying to do a birthday diecast cars giveaway, and it's like, I'm just at a point where it's like, I'm unsure of like which cars to put in like which prize package thing for like first, second, and third place on this giveaway. And then it's like, I'm trying to figure out like well, I wanted to put this van in like all three places, first, second, and third place for the giveaway that I'm doing. And it's like, then I'm thinking to myself, do I add more or less cars? And it's like, five's an uneven number, but at this point, I'm probably going to end up sticking with 5 cars for this Diecast Cars giveaway, which is USA subscribers only. For anyone that was, going to ask that question, by the way. And yeah, it's just because international shipping for certain countries gets super crazy expensive that us collectors have no control over that. That's not our problem. That's just how shipping is nowadays lately. So Nitro Auto Lab has 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm at 830, 840, somewhere in that ballpark for my channel subscribers amount right now. And I watched one of Nitro Auto Lab's live streams, and he was saying in a live stream he spent $200 or over $200 sending a few mainline cars to someone in a Middle Eastern or Asian country, and it's $200 on 4 or 7 Hot Wheels basic cars is a lot of money when you think about it. You could literally buy groceries for that sort of money, or fix up cars for that sort of money if you're a car repair person. I could just not see myself trying to do that for every giveaway that I did, because I would just have no money if I was to do that. And also, the other reason is I'm not one of those big YouTubers that does videos and whatever for views. So yeah, I'm just trying to be careful of giveaways lately, because there was one time I had a giveaway winner and they were all the way out in Canada, and it's what should I do in that scenario? Because then it's my parents were well, they're in Canada, so it's it'll be a little bit cheaper, but it's shipping to Canada was at least $20 to $40, probably close to 40 for a few cars, including one premium car, I think, one maybe 2. So yeah, this was the bonus NASCAR chase that I got from the giveaway win from Nitro Auto Lab. It's the Eric Jones number 43 Focus Factor Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 chase car as the liquid chase. I didn't find this one. I actually won this from a giveaway. Yep, did not find this one. I won it from Nitro Auto Lab's giveaway as a bonus car that he put in for me. I didn't even tell him to, but yeah. Oh, that's cool. Speaking of chases, I got this as an early birthday gift. I finally have it in my collection. Yes, it's the only one. No, it's not for trade. It's the Ultra Red 711 2012 or 2013 Dodge Viper sports car from the 711 Auto World exclusive ones. I did not find this. This was just an early birthday gift from someone in my family. And this one was actually cheaper than most of the ones they had on eBay. This one was only $32. Most of these on eBay are going for $50 to $70. And it's I can imagine why, because these are only sold at certain 7-Elevens or Speedways across the U.S. and or other 7-Elevens. Now, here's the weird thing. 7-Elevens in countries outside of the U.S. have Tarmac Works exclusive cars, and I think they were only sold in I want to say Taiwan or other ones in Asia, Middle Eastern countries. And it's why didn't the U.S. get these? We have stores in U.S. and Canada that sell Tarmac Works cars, but the funny thing is our 7-Elevens don't get the Tarmac Works exclusive Porsche cars. And here's the funny part. All of these 7-Eleven Tarmac Works cars that are exclusive ones are all the same Porsche 911 race car, just in slightly different racing liveries. That's all they were for the differences. I'm just showing this guy again for anyone that doesn't know what Mini GT diecast cars look like. This is a Mini GT one. This is the Boom W V8 hybrid race car for 24 Hours of Le Mans racing. This is Cadillac's one from Mini GT. The details on this is way better than the Hot Wheels one. I'm just gonna say that. Cause the funny thing is, someone had said like their favorite toy car brand was like Hot Wheels and Matchbox, and it's like you're missing out on Mini GT, Tarmac Works, and like all these other premium brands that do like way better details than like some of these other companies do. Cause I have like 40 plus Mini GT diecast cars, and I'm heading out to Colorado Diecast on July 2nd, and it's like I haven't been to their new store in like months actually. It's been like almost halfway through this year, and I think the last time I went there was sometime last year even, if I can recall actually. Oh, I was going to mention something. This guy right here is going to be in my birthday diecast cars giveaway, along with 4 other cars for first place. I'm deciding to put this one in first place prize package for my birthday diecast cars giveaway cars. Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, that was weird. Connection was just lagging. So yeah, this Ferrari right here is going to be in my birthday diecast cars giveaway for first place. This one's also going to be in first place too, as well. Yeah, super modified Renault van that makes 800 horsepower from a F1 car from the same company. So yeah, these 2 are going to be in first place along with 3 other cars. I just don't know what they're going to be yet because I haven't confirmed all the prizes yet for this giveaway actually. Because for anyone that wasn't aware, the last time I did a live stream or video on my YouTube channel, I was going back and forth like multiple times of diecast car birthday giveaway prizes and like which ones to put in which prize package. Because it's like I wanted to have like one of them be European cars and all that sort of thing, but it's like I might just stick to the thing of just doing random ones for like each prize package, because it's like if I try to do them by a certain theme, it's just gonna drive me crazy. Well, it's USA subscribers only. I'm just gonna mention that, and as of right now, nothing has been officially confirmed yet because I still have to talk with my parents about it. Because my parents don't want me going crazy overboard expensive for what cars I put in the giveaway and like how many cars I do in it in total. And it's like if it's 3 or more cars, they want to make sure they're mostly basic ones and like not premium cars or like not chase cars really. So yeah. I was trying to do this earlier because my birthday is literally 3 days away from today, and it's like I don't want to rush into doing this giveaway because unfortunately 3 days is not enough time, I feel like, to have like a decent amount of subscribers enter the giveaway. I mean, unless somehow I get a lot of comments from people in the USA that are subscribed to my channel, that would be kind of shocking. But I think there was one time I did a giveaway, and it's like this was years ago, like probably 3 to 5 years ago, I think, and it's like not many people had entered that giveaway, surprisingly, and by the time many more people had entered it by then. So, like I'm saying, the giveaway's not confirmed. Just yeah, my connection is being weirdly laggy. So yeah, just bear with that there. Anyways, I'm back to entering for giveaway whenever it does happen. So yeah, the giveaway would be on a separate video, not on the live stream. I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of keyword for it. I was going to think of the keyword just being like hashtag diecast cars B-Day giveaway, but it's like that feels like it's a really long keyword, and it's like it would take a lot longer to type in than you would think. But again, it's going to be a completely separate video. The prizes I still have to confirm with my parents of what they're going to be for which place, but I do know that the Renault and Ferrari are going to be in first place together because there's supposed to be Renault in each prize package anyways. But I'm putting the Ferrari in first place because I feel like, whoever gets first place is going to be really excited to get that Ferrari in their collection to do whatever the heck they want with it, open it or not, that's up to them. And let's see here. I'm probably going to, if whenever this giveaway happens for my birthday, whether it happens, before or after my birthday, it's probably going to be at least 1 or 2 weeks long for entries, and USA subscribers only, because international shipping is expensive, unfortunately, and that's out of my control. And 5 cars for each prize package. No premiums like the Hot Wheels pop culture and car culture ones, because they're all going to be pretty much like mainlines or like close to mainlines. The only premium like cars would be Neon Speeders or Ultra Hot cars. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like which cars to put in which prize package. So yeah. Actually, I kind of just thought of a great idea for first place. But then it's like, I don't know what to do then, because it's like I see the Zaymac cars over there, and it's like, do I put the Zaymac cars in second place? I don't know. But the Neon Speeders, are a little bit more expensive than Zaymac cars, so yeah. I have seen, I think it's A or B case. It's going to be the Mustang GTD in dark blue. That thing looks sick. Now, 2025 Q case Super is the Ford RS200 rally car in Gulf Racing livery, which, I think might actually be more expensive than last year's Silverado. So yeah, when 2025 Q case comes out, if I find the RS200 Gulf Super, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. Because I've only found 2 Super Treasure Hunts this year so far at like any store. There was one time a few years ago where I found 2 Super Treasure Hunts of the same Super at a Walmart store a few years ago, and it was a Ford pickup truck in purple, and it's like, surprisingly, that thing isn't even worth, I don't know if it's worth more or less now, but yeah, I don't have it anymore because I had to trade a lot of things at Colorado Diecast to get a Ferrari Super Treasure Hunt. Yeah, well, I mean, that truck was blue, and it's like, this rally car is in Gulf Racing livery, and Gulf Racing livery vehicles are like super cool. Like, really super cool. And not to mention, the Ford RS200 rally car is actually from the Group B rally car. And unfortunately, Group B rally cars, as of, nowadays, they don't do rally racing. They actually took down Group B rally racing, I think, completely. And it's like, the only time you'll ever see those is like, for like special events, really. For like, maybe a time trial type thing, maybe. Because now, most rally cars nowadays are like, making 600 horsepower at max. Oh, and I collect just about everything for real life cars. Head over to Diecast. You should look more into my channel and see like a lot more of my videos. I have Porsches from Mini GT, even, actually. I have like 10 plus Mini GT Porsche diecast cars that you won't even find at Walmart or Target or even Hobby Lobby stores, or even gas station convenience stores that sell toy cars. In fact, I actually have a special one right here. This one's from Sparky, which is kind of, I guess, like some, I don't know if they're like, this one's from Sparky. This one I think was about like $10, maybe $20 at Colorado Diecast when I got it there. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, the wing is a little flimsy. And this is one that I've never seen before in this exact livery. This is an RSR one. I don't know what year it's from though, but it doesn't say. I actually have a really cool Porsche that I'm gonna try to show, because I don't bring it out too often. I'm back. I don't show this one too many times lately, but this one was actually the 2016 24 Hours of Le Mans winner Porsche 919 Hybrid. And actually, one of the drivers on this one won the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And not only did it win that one, it actually set the new record because it was in a fully electric car that did the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb in under 10 minutes even. I think it was like 9 minutes and some amount of seconds was how fast it was because the car was fully electric and it was like four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, I believe. And it's a Volkswagen, actually. Fully electric, making close to 700 horsepower. And it beat a Peugeot from years ago, well, years later, that also does the same event, but wasn't quick enough to beat that thing. And actually, the Peugeot uses a V6 engine, making 875 horsepower. 875 horsepower in a Peugeot 208 T16 specifically built for the hill climb. And this Volkswagen fully electric thing just smashes that car's time by like 2 or 3 minutes faster up the hill climb. Now, speaking of the Pikes Peak hill climb, they did have to shorten it this year, unfortunately, due to high winds and like dirt and debris blown all over on the more challenging parts at the top of the mountain, which is kind of sad that they had to do that because it's like the hill climb times were like 4 to 6 minutes long, and it's like I was starting to wonder why were they so short suddenly. And then it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense now. But yeah. This thing was actually not nearly as expensive as I thought it would be. Because this was only like $50-$60 off of eBay when I got it a few years ago. But yeah. So I have to talk to my parents about it, but when I do and they confirm, like, I'm able to, get a like confirmation heads up, good to go about, the Diecast cars giveaway for my birthday, whether it happens before or after my birthday is, unsure if that's going to happen or not. But whenever it happens, I'll let everyone know with a separate video about that for the official giveaway. So yeah, I'm probably going to be ending the live stream pretty soon, just because it's getting like closer towards 10 p.m. and 10, 11 p.m. is normally when I try to go to bed by, actually. One more thing before I end this live stream is I was going to do toy car hockey again, but I'm switching it up to toy car baseball, actually, just because, hockey is done, and I've been doing toy car hockey for 12 seasons in a row, actually. So, yeah. Just thought I'd mention that. Oh, okay. Well, that's your choice. Well, that was a little different than normal. Well, anyways, all that I was saying, BuzzFan225's third channel, I remember that you were, saying stuff about, something about, like, what I was doing lately, and, all I'm trying to say is that, we all got to take care of ourselves. We can only control ourselves and, like, what we do for, like, each day and every day, and, we try to take it one day at a time, and, for someone like me, even when I take certain days one day at a time, I get stressed or anxious or nervous about, like, the smallest things, which is why I try to take self-care days to, just relax and, like, be myself and try to, like, decompress and relax and, like, stay away from the negative stuff on like social media, because even unfortunately YouTube can have like some negative stuff every once in a while too, sadly. And that's why I will take certain days off from my channel to like not make content, because I'm trying to focus on myself to control and calm myself, because just thought I'd mention that. Just thought I'd mention that. So apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but it's like I can share my screen somehow, I guess, on YouTube live streams, and it's like I don't know how the heck that would go about working. So yeah. That's definitely true. 100% true. Those fans 225 third channel, I don't think I recall ever saying that really, but if you somehow thought you saw that, then that's totally, your thoughts, because I was never controlling you or anything of that sort. All I was trying to say is that all of our channels are different, and on YouTube everyone can make different content and all that sort of things. As far as I recall, I tried to post like positive comments related to the topics on other channels. I mean, I'm watching a lot of diecast car channels. Sometimes I'll watch people play like Gran Turismo 7, Forza Motorsports, like the newest one, or Forza Horizon 5. I just try to make my channel a unique variety of things, but unfortunately, when I tried making stuff on Forza Horizon 4, I believe, on my channel one day, YouTube said that you can't have this video or live stream on your channel because of copyright stuff. And it's like, I just had to take that away from my channel, because I didn't want to, get strikes for copyright because of music playing in the background on a video game. So yeah. Now, here's something that most people may or may not know about me, is that I'm on the autism spectrum. So it's like, if for some reason something comes across like hurtful or disrespectful that I put on someone else's channel, I'm obviously, not going to put it on their channel, because, I'm trying to spread, positivity and happiness and happy vibes in the diecast cars collecting community. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. BuzzScience225 third channel. I'm sorry if you don't feel like you're a part of my community for whatever reason. I apologize for that. I don't know what made you think of that, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. Because I actually, mention this like every once in a while, like I just mentioned it in this live stream. I like get anxious and stressed out, nervous over the smallest things ever. Even like I normally don't say this, but this might seem a little funny. I will literally say something silly to like a door, even like I actually kind of find this pretty funny, but I will literally call a penalty on the door because it tried to injure me. I normally don't say these things, but it's like, it's just part of my, autistic stuff. Like, I'll call penalties on inanimate objects, and I think it's funny. Now, to some other people, they might get confused by that and wonder, like, why would someone do that? Because, these inanimate objects don't have feelings of any sorts. So, yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. But, all I'm saying is that, for whatever channels, people do on YouTube, like diecast car collecting, remote controlled stuff, or like toy reviews, food reviews, etc. Just try to stay happy, positive, that sort of thing, and keep doing what you do. And if someone tells you to stop doing something for whatever reason, don't listen to them. Don't listen to the negative people or the people that are trying to, like, say you don't fit on so and so's, like, channel for whatever reasons, because it's like, they're just trying to, like, bring you down. I don't try to bring people down by any means whatsoever. If I've said like anything rude, disrespectful, or upsetting, or mean, or impolite, or whatever it was that hurt someone's feeling, just let me know, because I'll make sure to, like, either change the comment or like remove the comment immediately, kind of thing. Because head over Diecast. I do believe I have that one actually. Exactly. Everyone should do themselves. And the diecast card collecting community and like the video games, community is so huge that, even if someone said like, one small wrong thing, they're obviously going to be like having some sort of explanation of like, oh, I didn't mean that because I was trying to say it to someone else. Or like, it just slipped through their mind and they accidentally, might say like, oh, that was an oopsie. And it's like, I didn't mean to put that on like the channel, kind of thing. Because it's like, as far as I can recall, most of my videos and live streams and posts I put on my channel are nothing towards negativity by any means of any sort. And I'm just gonna say this, but the funny thing is, like, FOMO, the fear of missing out, or like jealousy, it's like, we should try to take those feelings and turn them positive somehow, because it's like, that's why all these channels do, like, giveaways for, like, collectibles of all sorts. I mean, there's a bunch of channels all over YouTube doing giveaways of collectibles. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. But yeah. I mean, for me, it's like, I try to, every once in a while, look at the Mattel websites, RLC drops every once in a while at times, and it's like, sometimes I'll buy certain ones and sometimes I'll pass on certain ones, just depending on, like, if they're really that cool or not, in my viewpoint. So yeah, there was one last thing I was gonna say before officially ending this live stream now, is that I'm trying to get to, like, 900 or this, or oh geez, I almost said it wrong, 900 or 1,000 subscribers one day, because it's like, I'm probably going to do a different diecast cars giveaway when I hit that milestone. Now I have mentioned that I do have a video on my channel called, possible diecast cars for trade, but it's like, as of right now, I have like one trade maybe possibly happening, but I haven't talked to my parents to fully confirm it just yet. And what was it? I got, so I don't know if I've seen them on my videos or live streams lately, but this one person had emailed me saying they're going to give me a, some chase car of some sort. And after confirming with this other person, they're like, yeah, you should be fine going through with it. But it's like, this chase thing is not like, $150 or more by any means. It's like 40 to 70 maybe. And my parents are unsure of like what, mailing stuff to give them, because, they just don't want someone like, possibly like stealing it or having it go on the wrong truck for whatever reason. So BuzzFan225's third channel, I did mention this, like, a few times in the live stream, is my autistic, spectrum level is like, really weirdly different than others would be, because it's like I stress out, get nervous, anxious, like the smallest things, actually. It's like, I have a job. I do a lot of, tasks around the house. I play softball even, and that sort of things. And sometimes I hear fireworks going off, like not too far in my neighborhood community area. So it's like, plus we have a dog, and the dog even gets scared of fireworks too. So it's like, me plus the dog, during fireworks is not, going to go well. Because, I just don't like loud sounds in general, which is why, when I go to a sports game or like a concert, I have to wear like earbuds or headphones. Or like, if I hear a loud plane flying over, I have to cover my ears. Or it's like if I hear certain unexpected loud sounds, I will literally, I don't say this too often, but I'll start shaking even. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Yeah, I know 4th of July is coming up pretty soon, and it's like I just don't know how everyone's gonna be like. But yeah, our dog does not like fireworks one bit. The dog will literally shake like crazy times town when like loud sounds happen that he doesn't know what the heck they are. But yeah, anyways, I do think it's probably about that time to get nearing end of live stream, because it's been going on for close to an hour actually. I'm actually glad there was like about 5 or so people here, because sometimes when I do live streams, I have like almost no one show up, and it's like it's just me talking to myself, and it's like, unfortunately for YouTube, has nothing to do with the subscribers, but it's like they don't even have to chat actually. And all I'm saying is that with YouTube nowadays, it's like they have to have like viewers or concurrents in the live streams, so it shows exactly what you're doing during the live stream. Because if you don't, then they they won't show anything. Has nothing to do with the chat mode feature whatsoever, but apparently you have to have people watching your live stream actively somehow, or like concurrence or whatever the heck it is, concurrence or viewers. And it's like, if you have none of those happening, then they will think like, oh yeah, we're not going to show anything you do in the live stream, whether it's my channel or someone else's channel. The weird thing is, YouTube a few years ago didn't even care if you had viewers on your live streams. They would actually put them on your channel just fine. But now you have to have like viewers or concurrence, so YouTube shows your live streams. And it's like that's just so pointless that YouTube is being that way now. I'll definitely check out your post. Post. Sorry, I talk really fast at times because I get excited about certain topics. So yeah, well, just before everyone leaves, reminders that I'm gonna talk with my parents about confirming toy cars, diecast cars for my birthday diecast cars giveaway. Also, I'm gonna keep posting, like music, cars, and maybe some sports stuff, and real life toy cars, stuff, and train stuff on my YouTube on the post tab on my channel. And also, I did just make a post about 1 or 2 days ago with my newest Diecast car find. So yeah, I actually have the drag Camaro. I have the 2013 Pro Stock drag racing Camaro in Forza Horizon 5. Got it for free as a barn find gift card today, actually, in Forza Horizon 5 from some person playing the game, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But now I understand why they don't use it so often. Well, I'm probably going to mention one last thing. I've done Toy Car Hockey for 12 seasons in a row for live streams on my YouTube channel, and I was going to go to 20 seasons and then do Toy Car Baseball, but it's like, because hockey is over, it's like, I don't know if I should keep doing Toy Car Hockey or switch over to Toy Car Baseball now for, a fun Toy Car sports thing on my YouTube channel. Oh, speaking of Forza Horizon 5, before I end the live stream, I got the C10 Slayer in Forza Horizon 5 today. I had to spend 20 million credits to get that car in Forza Horizon 5, but it's pretty cool. That's cool. Head over to Diecast. You were going to say something, I think. I actually do have a Hot Wheels racetrack. So the funny thing is, I have a Hot Wheels 6-lane track, and I think I still have a Hot Wheels 4-lane track. I'm not entirely sure, but I may or may not have it. And the only downside is the 6-lane track will only say like the car that wins the whole race, and that's all it does. It doesn't even tell you like this car got first place, this car got second place, this car got third place. Now here's the weird thing: the 6-lane track is selling for like different prices now, all over like Amazon and eBay and other selling apps, and or selling apps or websites that have it, because it's like some of them are saying $50, some of them are saying like $200, and it's like that's just so weird. And actually, I haven't shown this guy in a little while, but I got this from Color to Diecast. I just couldn't pass this guy up. This is my first ever NO64 diecast car in my collection, and it's a really sick one. Yeah, 96 cents Hot Wheels cars, like probably 6 or more years ago, you could get Hot Wheels cars for like 50 cents, maybe even. And it's like, then they used to be like 96 cents, but now they're like $1.18 plus tax. But yeah, this is my first ever NO64. In my collection. Got this one from Color to Diecast. It's a Honda NSXR GT NA2. I don't know exactly what NA2 stands for, but pretty dang cool. So yeah, I got this from the Mattel website about like 1 or 2 weeks ago, probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago actually. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this one, because I kind of was, realizing that in 2004 they made a really cool one, and it's a Red Bull livery one with a V8 engine. So this Audi right here has an inline 6 engine that makes 300 horsepower. The V8 one makes over 400 horsepower, and I actually have the V8 version in Gran Turismo 5, and it's making like 600 plus horsepower right now. Yeah, always check like yard and garage sales for toy cars, because you never know what deals you'll get there. That's like the best thing to do, because this guy out in Arizona called Game Time Racing goes to like these toy car garage sales, and it's like they have a bunch of Hot Wheels, Matchbox, and other things there. Like Hot Wheels, Matchbox, M2, Greenlight, Shining Lightning, Auto World. I don't know if they'd have Tarmac Works and Mini GT at like, toy car garage sales, but they might, just depending on like who the seller is and like what they collect and like what they have extras of, and like which ones they're really able and willing to like part and get rid of. Is this the blue one or not? The Tourbillon. Oh yeah, that would be a sick Hot Wheels car. Oh, I think this is. I gotta show this because it's really sick. Pagani Huayra R. This one came out like a little while ago. I had to get this one because just look at how really awesome looking that blue is on this Pagani. I have 2 versions of this now, blue and the like black gray one. Well, I gotta get going because I got things to do. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I'll let you know if I keep doing toy car hockey or toy car baseball for my toy car sports thing, besides diecast car racing on my YouTube channel, because for any of you that haven't seen my toy car hockey live streams, they are definitely really fun and worth the time watching those, because they are so fun. Some of those toy car hockey games can have like multiple penalties happen, and some of them can have like, almost no penalties happen and then overtime happens. Because yeah, I actually don't have a set like days when I do live streams, but yeah, today's actually Friday, so just thought I'd mention that. Well, probably getting into the live stream now because I got things to do around the house. Probably about now. And also, if not that, probably getting ready for bed, most likely. If not doing chore tasks around the house, it's probably getting ready for bedtime then, I would guess. Well, thanks everyone for being here, but yeah. I'll let you know what my next live stream is and what it's going to be about. Because the next time I do a live stream, I'll probably make a video or post, or possibly both things, maybe, before doing it. Bye. Thanks for joining and stopping by, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend.